What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We got some more map leaks today to go over, and I'm very excited to show you guys this because actually right after I recorded the last video there were actually a bunch more leaks that came out. But if you guys are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me. So we're gonna get right into this. Some of these photos actually don't have much to see in it, so I mean we're gonna glance at it real fast but not really go into depth. So this first one is the bowling alley that we saw in the accelerated trailer, and most of these places are actually seen in the accelerated trailer. And if you haven't seen that trailer, I made a video on that. I'll leave a card so you guys can click on it right now if you haven't seen it. I went in depth on that too. But we got the bowling alley here. The only thing we really see is one of the pin sets are traffic cones. I've noticed that there's no back room for this like regular bowling alleys have to like fix the pins and stuff, and we can't really see much here since there's only a table here. Alright, next up we got the diner, and there's pretty much not really much to see here. This is just like the floor and then the records and then the lights here, and then we got a new jukebox, so that's cool. You can play Jukebox Hero. And that's pretty much all that's in this picture to see. There's no like secret things or anything at all. We got a little bit more to talk about here. This is the courthouse that we saw in the trailer. This kind of seems like the current courthouse that we have, because if you look at it, there's a skylight here. We have a skylight on our current one on the top roof. And if you notice, actually all these windows are clear, which means every single room in this building here hopefully will be accessible, since there's no grayed out windows like you see here. Grayed out windows means you can't go in if you're new to the development of this map. Not really much to see here. It's kind of like Kin, since we have the whole open area in front. If you played Apocalypse Rising 1, Kin was one of the key points that people went to, since it's like the biggest city in the game. And what we're looking at now is the biggest city in the game. I'm not sure what it's going to be called yet. Yeah, we got military tents, a Humvee here that is not accessible. You can search it though. But if you look at this building here, this building leads to the hot dog stand. Because you can tell by this two-tone here, since the bottom is kind of darker, as you can kind of tell. And in this picture, there's the two-tone. So theoretically, this is kind of what's going to be next to it. But we have a hot dog stand here. There's not really much to see inside it. Tables, a little bit of a countertop here, outside seating area, and a giant hot dog on the outside. Not sure what this building is either. And if you look in the back here, we can see a little bit of a neighborhood going on here. Not yet completed though. A nice flying road that everybody loves. And I can't really tell what this is behind here since it's covered by foliage and trees. Most likely, what we just saw, the courthouse is right over on this side. And I mean, inside of this, on the bottom floor, it looks like a presentation area. We got the chairs lined up, and then like a chalkboard or something. Next up, we got a destructed house that's either been blown up, torn apart, or it looks like the ground underneath it just collapsed on it and everything came out. But it looks like to be an office building, because you can see here we have office supplies, we have a chair, we have a desk right here. Although on the bottom of it, you can see that there's like store shelves in it, so it could be a half store, half like office space. I don't know yet. Now this is another picture we got, but I'm not sure if it's actually in the same area as that destructed house, because it looks like it's the same terrain, and I'm not sure if they're gonna do different terrain. Like in Rust we have the desert, the grass, the snow. I'm not sure if they're planning to do like a snow area or a desert area, but it looks like they're working on like a Badlands stone area with hot springs all over the place, since you can see the steam coming off out of them. Next up, we got some stuff that we did not ask for. Road flares and glow sticks. I don't see why they're adding this if it's not dark in the game. You know, it's cool to have a road flare and everything, and glow sticks you can wave around like it's 4th of July and whatnot. I'm not going to see anybody utilizing this stuff because it's not even dark. I barely ever see anyone using a flashlight. If they made the game darker, then I'd see why you need to use these, since it's like dark and you want to light up the area. But this just kind of makes no sense to me. It's cool and all, but again, I don't get it. This is my favorite picture out of all of them, because it has the most attention to detail in it. And this is the grain elevator, and it doesn't look the same as one we have, because what we have in the current map is just a standalone tower. No details or anything. But now we got a huge pipe coming off the ceiling here, going into this warehouse here, which probably holds all the grain. Huge barbed wire fence going around the whole thing. I don't know if you can tell, it kind of looks like a connecting piece of the barbed wire, so it probably goes around the whole thing. A bunch of trucks in the front, and that's pretty much it to see. So lastly, we got a new item that they're adding, which is binoculars, and this is something I've actually been wanting for a long time, since it's like impossible to find a rifle scope, let alone an actual sniper with a scope. And hopefully we'll be able to like zoom in with the binoculars, like with different like fields of zoom, so it's not like just one thing when you zoom in. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll keep you guys updated with everything Apocalypse Rising 2 and the new map that's being developed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. This has been Zach, and as always, have a nice day.